Alright, so I've gotten a few questions about how I made my incubator. Of course, this isn't the one I made. This is my male incubator that I have set at 88, which is just a little giant still air poultry incubator. It's just like the Hovabators. They're all made for poultry, but everybody likes to use them. The only problem with them is they're like $50 or $55 on Amazon. That's not including shipping, so of course not everybody wants to pay that price, even though these are really good. But I have made an incubator that works just as well and is actually a lot cheaper. It just may be a little more of an eyesore, but I mean, hey, it works. And I will show you how I do that. And this would be my female incubator. This is the one I have set at 82. This is where my female eggs go for the first 21 days before they go over to the 88 degree. This is just a statue I keep on top of it just to keep the lid pressed down, just in case the lid's a little warped. I don't want any of the cold air getting in here and messing with the temperature. And then this is a styrofoam box I actually got from work. I work over at PetSmart, so of course we get all of our fish shipments and plant shipments and stuff like this. Of course, you can always go into your local PetSmart, Petco, whatever pet stores near you that usually gets fish shipments. Most times they're going to come in these styrofoam boxes to keep them at a steady temperature through their trip there. And a lot of times they will give them to you if you ask. These just get thrown away at my work. If not, the adoption agency takes them to use for feral cats so that they can make insulated houses for them during the winter. But yeah, this usually you can get these for free. I don't see why they would give you any trouble if you went in and asked for one. And if not, you can just get one of the ice coolers from Walmart where they have the ice machine. I'm not really sure how much those range, maybe about $5. But that would be your first thing you need. And then on the inside, I like to use plastic containers. This is just one of those storage containers you can get from Walmart for maybe about, I don't know, $8, $10. Just make it something that's big enough to fit the bottom. I only do this because when I first tried this theory out, I had a different styrofoam container, and when I filled the water up, it actually leaked. There was no holes that I could see in the styrofoam, it just went through the styrofoam. So, to avoid damage to my carpet, since this one was too big to hide in my fish tank stand like the other one, I just put this in here, and this is working like a charm. Next thing you'll need is just your aquarium heater, something you can adjust the temperature on. For most of these sizes, I could have just used a 10-gallon heater, to be honest, but I went ahead and bought a 55-gallon heater just so I could use it for my Bashirs whenever I'm done with doing eggs. I can just go ahead and heat the Bashir tank, even though they're fine with my room temperature since it's 75. Oh well, at least I could still use it. Another thing you'll need is just a reliable thermometer. I'm a sucker for the mercury, comes with being a science student. Oh well. But usually this incubator is about 82 degrees, but because I've had to do multiple takes on this recording because the apartment cat likes to yell at my door every time I talk, I had to open it a few times. But usually it's about 82 degrees in here. It's held pretty steady for the past few months that I've had it set up. And then this is where just kind of playing with it is going to come into play. This is actually set, I know you can't see it, but it's set at 80 degrees. And then of course the air is 82, so it's going to take some playing with. So don't expect this to work out just right on the same day. You're going to want to play with it for a little bit. And then you'll want a platform to put your container on. And this is just a little container my friend got from Goodwill. And I just kind of drained the air out to kind of cause a suction effect so it won't move or anything. You can do the same thing just by drilling a hole in the top. I just didn't have the tools, so I did it the hard way. And then you just want to put that thermometer right here. That's where your eggs are going to set, of course. And you're just going to try to play with it until you get that temperature and it sets there. I waited for a whole day. And then once I realized it stayed at 82 for a full 24 hours, I was like, alright. So then you just want a container for your eggs, which I have a couple clutches in here. You just want something that's tight so that the humidity from the water, when it's evaporating, won't get in there and drown your eggs. My container is actually just a Chinese food takeout container. It's probably tight enough. I haven't really had any trouble, but I'm just a paranoid person, and I just see a lot of water coming off the top of the lid when I open it. So I just went ahead and put it in a plastic bag and just tied it. And then I always open it up every week to kind of exchange the gas and everything, the same thing you just do on a normal basis. But that is it. Altogether, if I had actually paid for a 10-gallon heater instead of a 55, this probably would have only cost me about 20 bucks. That's a lot better than 55 plus shipping, and this works just as well. I haven't really tried a higher temperature, but I mean, these things can go up to about 90 degrees sometimes, so I'm sure you could get up to one of the lower temperatures for the males anyway. I haven't tried it. I might have to try that though. But yeah, so this is a really cheap, affordable way to have your own incubator. I live in Tennessee. Temperature fluctuates outside a lot, so my room temperature kind of fluctuates. But this hasn't changed. It's been 82 ever since I set it up. So I highly recommend this if you cannot afford a $55 incubator. This is really, really reliable, and I really enjoy this, and I really hope this helps someone out. See ya!